Hi there, my name is JJ and today I'll be walking you through liquid staking on Oasis protocol. Oasis protocol is a modular blockchain with a consensus layer supported alongside several paradigms. For liquid staking, this is happening on Sapphire paradigm, the industry first EVM confidential paradigm. Now, what is liquid staking? Liquid staking is the ability to lock up your native tokens and receive an equivalent token which is pegged to the staked native token. So you can just see it the same way you have your digital dollars and your fiat dollars being pegged in value. For liquid stake tokens, you are able to do much more compared to the consensus staking that was happening prior to now. So with liquid stake tokens, you can perform DeFi activities like collateralization for lending and borrowing. You can provide liquidity to earn better APRs. Now for staking your rules on Sapphire paradigm, you can earn as high as 7.86% APR. Lovely, right? Now, this particular staking process is going to unlock more and more use cases in the future, making your rules very, very useful. Stay with me while I walk you through the process in this video. To start your liquid staking journey with rules, you would need to visit accumulated.finance, which is an omni-chain modular liquid staking and restaking protocol that is currently on Oasis Sapphire. So all you need to do is visit the website, connect your wallet, which I have just done. You can see my wallet is connected. However, if you do not have the Oasis Sapphire network on your EVM compatible wallet, you can actually do this or add this by visiting chainlist.org. I'll be including the link to this website in the description section of this video, so please do well to check. So you come in there and you search for Oasis. Immediately you search for Oasis, you would see the Oasis network. So we're interested in Oasis Sapphire. You click on connect wallet and then you select your preferred RPC, which will be added to your EVM wallet, and it could be any wallet outside MetaMask. Any EVM wallet at all would work for this. So once you do that, you come back, you would have Oasis Sapphire in your network, and you would need to fund your Oasis Sapphire with the Rose token, which also serve as the gas token for the Oasis Sapphire network on EVM. Currently, the ability to fund your EVM wallet directly from your central exchange is not available, but you can actually fund your wallet from the consensus layer, which is associated with your Rose wallet. So I have my Rose wallet plugin here. I'll just go ahead and open that up. All right, so now my Rose wallet is opened. You can see my consensus address. This address is not EVM compatible. So what you need to do is you get your Rose token from a central exchange. You can get from a tier 1 exchange like Bybit or Binance, or another way around this is you can choose to buy with your fiat directly from your card. But I will not be doing either of this as I already have my wallet funded. For me to transfer my Rose token from the consensus layer to the paradigm, all I need to do is click on paradigm, and I'll be able to see the deposit to paradigm and withdraw from paradigm function. In this case, I would like to deposit to the paradigm, which is Oasis Sapphire. I go ahead and click on deposit to paradigm. I select my preferred paradigm, and for the purpose of this video, we'll be working with Sapphire. I click on the next button and I paste my wallet address. Once I do this, I click on next. I input the amount I would like to fund my wallet with. So for demonstration purpose, I'll be inputting 12 and I select next. I go ahead and confirm that the amount and the address are both correct. Select this button and click on deposit. After doing this, my Rose token will be transferred from the consensus layer to the paratime. You can see my deposit is successful. Now that is done, I go ahead and close my mobile wallet. Once you've been able to deposit, I go ahead and scroll down. You can see the liquid staking button here, and also we can see that accumulated.finance has been audited by Art Finance and MetaTrust. So that's some high level of security for you as a staker. Click on liquid staking and select stake rows, which is on the Oasis network. Now after doing this, you scroll down, you would see mint, stake, unstake, and redeem. I'll briefly brush through these functionalities and what they mean. So the mint option here simply means that you can delegate your rows and you would be receiving the equivalent value of your rows in ST rows, which is the stake rows. Now this is where liquid staking comes to shine. Now, unlike consensus staking, where you would not be able to have access to the value of your staked asset, you do not have to go through that with liquid staking. You still have full access to the value of your staked assets, and you can also use your staked assets to generate more yield and perform different DeFi activities. Now I'll just go ahead for the tutorial purpose. I would input 10. Now it means if I dedicate 10 of my rows token for staking, I would be getting an equivalent of 10 ST rows. Click on the mint button and my wallet pops up, so I can go ahead and confirm this transaction. All right, so my wallet is coming up right now. All right, so I go ahead and confirm the transaction. All right, now that my transaction is confirmed, the available balance will be deducted. So I would only have 13 or thereabout, because my gas token would also be denominated in rows, but the gas fee is totally negligible. Very 99% cheaper than your regular Ethereum. Now if you scroll down, you would be able to see ST rows, wrapped ST rows, and the ST rows minter. The ST rows minter is a smart contract that generates a new liquid stake token for every time you stake your rose token. So as you can see, my balance has been deducted as mentioned earlier, and now I would be having that balance included in my ST rows balance. For the ST rows, you can add the contract to your wallet address by clicking on this clipboard here. The contract address is right here, and you go ahead and import this token to your EVM wallet. Now this is one way of getting it done. You can either do this or you can use the plus button right beside it. So for those who are new to this, all you need to do is click on tokens, click on import token, and then you paste the contract address here. I already have the contract address added to my wallet, so I'm maybe unable to do that again. But if you're doing this for the very first time, you'd be able to see the name of the token along with the token decimal, and then you can save this so you can be able to track your asset balance. The same rule applies to WST rows. Another way around it, as mentioned previously, is click on this button that shows you how to MetaMask. It will automatically pop up your wallet so you can add the contract address. You can do that, or you can follow the manual method which I just demonstrated. Now after we mint, the next thing to do is to click on the stake button. The stake button allows you stake your liquid rows so you can get the wrapped ST rows, and from here you can start accumulating reward. Remember, the APR for staking your rows at the moment is as high as 7.86%. That's as good as it can get. So I go ahead and, for demonstration purpose, I go ahead and input 20 ST rows, and click on the approve button. Now the approve button is going to pop up my wallet. This particular section requires me to input the amount I'm allowing the smart contract access from my wallet. So you got to be very careful and ensure that you input the amount correctly. In case your wallet pops up for an unlimited approval, please, you can edit this and input the exact amount you would like to withdraw. So for this case, I'm capping my spending at 20 ST rows. Click on next, and I go ahead and I click on approve. And the next button that will become active would be the stake button. As you can see, the approve button will be going inactive for the stake button to get active, so I can complete this. Now that has occurred, I go ahead and I click on stake, and I'll go ahead and confirm this transaction, which would give me the WST rows of 19.85, which is equivalent to 20 ST rows. One more thing I would like to highlight is the fact that wrapped tokens are tokens that can also be used outside their native network. So Rose is native to Oasis Sapphire. However, it could be deployed for DeFi activities on other chains. Remember, accumulated finance is an omni chain, so there are possibilities that more use cases would arrive in the future, allowing your Rose to do more for you even outside the Rose ecosystem. Now the unstake section is just the opposite of your stake section. So if you want to unstake, means you would like to unwrap your rows to get back your ST rows. So all you need to do is input the amount you wish to unstake, click on the unstake, and you will get back your ST rows. I will not be doing that because I want to earn as much reward as possible from this activity. So if you wish to do that, this is how to go about it. Just simply click on unstake and then approve the transaction. So our last button here is redeem. Now the redeem function is more or less like an exit strategy. This is where you decide if you want to return to accessing or having your Rose token, that's the native Rose itself. So ordinarily, your liquid staking is supposed to be instant in terms of exiting the liquid stake token to get your native token. But at the moment, this is supposed to be done on a DEX. The DEX responsible for this is to be Ton protocol. So you can see swap on DEX option here, and Ton is supposed to be coming online very soon, and a liquidity pool for ST rows and rows will be created, allowing you to switch positions from ST rows to rows in an instant without having to wait for the regular debonding period of 14 days that is associated with consensus staking. So you can get out of the liquid staking immediately, which is very, very fantastic and one of the best use case for liquid staking. But prior to Ton protocol coming online, you can use the request withdrawal feature, which is very similar to the 14 days debonding period. However, the major difference here is that you may not have to wait for the total 14 days to access your native rows, because you could get your rows in about 24 hours, but the maximum period is 14 days. And the reason for this is that Oasis itself is a proof of stake blockchain, so certain mechanisms are put in place to ensure that the network is not compromised and the liquidity requirement to secure the network is met while this action is being taken. And you may have to wait for a very short period of time, but once Ton protocol comes online, this becomes a thing of the past. So you may not need this function to actually access your native rows. Now, I may not be doing any of this because I want my rows staked, but if you wish to do any of this, remember the minimum amount you can withdraw is 250 ST rows, as you can see here. And then from the metrics here, you can also see that about 2.1 million ST rows has been minted. That also means an equivalent of 2.1 million rows has been delegated. This is most likely or possibly because people want to, enjoy that juicy APR. Aside that, there is also an ACFI airdrop for Rose stakers. So I'm very sure that's another win for you as a staker. Then lastly, before I go, There is also a Galaxy campaign running for stakers, so you can stake and also win roles by participating in this campaign. I'll be including the link to this in the description section of this video. You would also be able to join a guild campaign, which the link will be attached to this video, for you to earn more roles. It's totally role season and you don't want to miss out on this. So that brings me to the end of liquid staking for your native roles. And till I come your way again next time, happy staking.